With Hanzo's aid, Ieyasu was able to escape Pearl. Several years later, Ieyasu would contend with Nobunaga's successor, Hideyoshi Toritomi, for control over the land. Upon receiving news that the Sanada clan was conspiring with Toritomi to bring down the Tokugawa, Ieyasu sent Hanzo to the Sanada home base in Ueda to expose the conspiracy. Alright, so here's the next stage, Ueda Infiltration, and as you can tell, it's a castle battle. So all we have to do is retrieve the secret letter. That letter pretty much contains some sort of alliance proposal to the Toritomi clan from the Sanada clan. But I'll talk about the actual mission itself because it is very, very special for this particular tale. Um, but anyways, if I die or if time runs out, we lose. So the equipment, the weapon, we still have the Kuminagi, so I will keep that. Uh, I'm hoping for a tier 4 weapon, but if I get it in the next stage, that's fine too. Anyways, we'll keep the Kuminagi, the items. For the fact that this is a castle battle, I will replace the Matsukaze saddle for, you know what? I'm just gonna rock with the Tengu sandals. So we have that. Since this is a castle battle, we will not have bodyguards this time. So we have that. Um, anyways, so for the unit info, since this is a castle battle, once again, you won't know exactly who is in the castle, but for as far as we know, we are fighting the Sanada army. So with that being said, let's do it.
The letter.
Alright, so right out of the gate, you already could tell that, or you can already see that the special mission appeared. So, the objective is plain and simple. You need to
A trapdoor.
not only find information, and how you obtain that information I will show in a bit, but you need to make sure you retrieve all of the information without getting caught, and you have to do this 3 times. This floor, the second floor, and the third floor, which I should also bring up that you're going through subfloors, so we're going down instead of up. So keep that in mind. You might want to, we're going to have to hit these trap doors or switches to get to the real section of this part of the floor. So anyways, you might want to keep track of what Hanzo says, because
The next room.
like that, if he says the next room, that means nearby. It's not the exact next room, but nearby. You'll be able to eavesdrop the enemy, and I'll show you like this.
There appears to be a lot of commotion as of late.
I hear that Toyotomi envoys are frequently visiting.
So that's how you gather the information.
One must stay
Do
lost
not
in these-
break this door, even after you obtain the information. But once you manage to, yeah, that was my fuck up. Once you manage to obtain all the information on that said floor, find the exit, and then move down to the next subfloor. So, the first floor will have one door that you need to eavesdrop on, and then the second and third floor will have 2 doors that you need to eavesdrop on. So, that's how you do it. Now, here's the thing. There are 3 ways you could actually fuck this up, and then there will be consequences for that, which I'll go through as well, obviously. If you break the door, then you're pretty much caught. If you don't know exactly which door it may be, just find the door or a door, and if you see the enemy talking, that will be the door. Do not break it. If you break it, then obviously you're gonna get yourself caught right away, and then you're pretty much screwed. So that's the first method. The second method is if you, I think it's over here, right?
That secret letter might be the Sonata clan's lifeline.
Lord Yukimura must be under much pressure.
Alright, so that's one, and there's one more in here. But as I was saying, the second way to fuck up is, and these are the two most common ways that I could think of. The third one, not so much, but it's very easy to actually trigger if you don't know what you're doing on this particular floor. But I'll talk about that. If you're too slow, well, we're at the exit right now, so I'll talk about this one right here. He says further to the back. That means you're getting close to it. Do not go through the door or go through the exit here, because there is one more piece of information that will be over here. Here it is.
Tokugawa will not survive much longer.
So we got that.
One mustn't stay longer than needed.
And then we'll move on to the next floor, like so. So if you actually go through a floor, or I should say this, in any castle stage, once you get to a, like this section here, whether it's this castle or any castle, you move on to the next floor or subfloor, depending on the situation, and there's no turning back. If you get to an exit point and you don't retrieve all of the information, you're done when it comes to the mission. It won't result in a game over, but when it comes to this mission that's showing up right now, you will pretty much fuck up on that, and you're gonna have to go through, if I'm not mistaken, just strictly the castle section of Osaka. So the third way, I know I'm going on a long rant here, but anyways, so the third way, pretty much all you have to do if you were to fuck up is if you're not going fast enough. If you take too much time, the enemy will catch you, and then you fuck up the mission.
Further to the back.
But let me find the exit, and then I'm gonna intentionally break a door. That way, I don't have to worry about going through the full-on siege of Osaka, because or I could just go for the exit right now. You know what? I'll botch it right here. So when it comes to this floor, because that was the third floor and the final floor when it comes to the actual mission, once you reach here, the fourth, the sub level, or what is it called? Sub level 4. The main mission here is you would have to fight Kunoichi. No matter what, whether you succeed or fail, you're gonna have to fight Kunoichi, who should be appearing like right about now. There you go.
A shadow must aid his master in betrayal. Without this understanding, you will never defeat him.
So, like I said before, whether or not you succeed in the first 3 missions, you're gonna have to fight Kunoichi regardless. It's just when you get caught or fuck up on the missions beforehand, if you fuck up on the first floor or second floor, then you're gonna have to worry about the enemies in the next several floors from that point onwards. So if you fuck up on the third floor, you really don't have to worry about dealing with that many enemies like you see here, or see here.
Oh yeah, real mature.
So we defeated Kunoichi, and yeah, so that's basically the 3 ways for you to really fuck up on that mission. You're gonna have to go through both ways to get both of the endings, but you already know me, I'm gonna go for the quote-unquote bad ending first, if you want to call it that. There's probably going to be one time where I'm going to have to trigger that good ending first, but I'll talk about that when I get there. Anyways, so other than that, there's nothing really crazy or anything fancy about the stage besides going from one place to the other, trying to eavesdrop and see if you can actually find the information or the enemy officers actually talking. If you do all that and not get caught, I'm gonna stop at a certain point. Well, not the video, obviously. Can I see him just here? Not yet. Okay, so if you get caught, Yukimura will be right there, and he pretty much has the letter in his hand. Not literally speaking, but he has it. And then you're gonna have to fight Yukimura for it. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't really matter because Hideyoshi and Yukimura will team up. There he is. They will team up, and you have to fight them both at Osaka Castle, inside the actual castle. However, if you make it through the 3 floors without getting caught, obtaining all the information, and being quick about it, you don't have to worry about fighting Yukimura, and you'll be able to retrieve the letter without even having it, not an opportunity, but you'll be able to snatch that letter without really fighting him, which is actually the main point for the stage. But as you can see, for the fact that I actually have to get both endings, I have to get caught in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's by stupidly breaking a door, taking too much time on the floor, or not obtaining the information on a said floor like you saw there. So, anyways, he's almost down. I mean, I really hated doing that personally, not going through the floor. Oh, and I don't know if I did bring it up. I'll bring it up here as well, if I haven't said it already. If you take too much time, then the troops will appear. They will say an enemy has been detected, or an enemy has invaded the castle, and then you're gonna have to fight off the enemy, obviously.
Well done, but it was all for naught. Capture the intruder!
I will have to retreat for now. What a blunder. The Netherworld awaits.
And that's a win. Alright, so hopefully next time I don't have to worry about going through the details, but it's a win nonetheless. Okay, that's not half bad. I'm actually gonna keep that one. No. Okay. I mean, I was not expecting much when it came to the Musu KOs, just for the fact that I really didn't attack anybody. Even if I were to succeed in the actual special mission or unique mission as a whole, or the branch off mission, I really wouldn't be defeating that many anyways. It'll still be Kunoichi and her troops. That's it. So, anyways, moving on. I doubt we're gonna get a lot of skill points here, but I'll make do with what I have, as you already know. So we have a total of 500 skill points. So uh let's go with discern again, and I'll rock with vigor, and we're good. So yeah, that's not going to be a lot for the next stage, but you know me, I'll make do with what I have. So we'll save, and there you have it. You have been watching my gaming adventures featuring Samurai Warriors, and I'll see you in the next part where we will go to the final part of this Musu mode or story mode run, and we're gonna go through Osaka Infiltration, and this is actually just the castle stage, or the castle section. If we were to succeed in the Ueda Infiltration special mission, we'll be going to the stage that we have seen before, the Siege of Osaka, but it'll be under Ieyasu's forces instead of the Sanada Toyotomi clan. So, anyways, with that being said, next part, Osaka Infiltration. Peace out.